Hello everyone, I'm DonTheCrown, and today I want to talk about a money-making strategy that I'm using right now in Lost Ark. Now this video is kind of time sensitive, and so if it has been weeks or months since this video has been published, maybe some of this stuff will not be accurate. However, if you go to my gold making stronghold video in the description, that'll definitely help you out. But let's talk about superior Oreha fusion materials. These are trash to make, and if you're making them right now, you are literally wasting your gold completely. The reason why these stink so much is because just like basic Oreha fusion, they take fish and everything, and that's not why they stink per se, but as you can see here, the name superior Oreha fusion material ... This hides a secret that is pretty bad. If you notice here on basic Oreha fusions, it says X30. Well, the superior Oreha fusion materials, if we go here to the Lost Ark Codex, we can see that these craft 20 as opposed to 30, which drastically increases the cost per fusion material comparatively. So the blue one takes 30, the purple one is 20, way more material cost, like a lot more material cost, and it costs 250 gold per craft versus 205. Now, you hope you have your cost reduction maxed out as much as possible in the manner. This is what I'm using so far. I have the Pela from Northfern, Nia from Punica, and then the Divine Protection from Masterpieces. This helps out a lot, but these are just not worth crafting. And let's compare using my gold crafting spreadsheet. This on the right hand side all the way down, and these prices are for NA East right now, but as we can see here, simple Oreha fusion at 11 gold. If I'm crafting with excavating, I'm making 104 gold per hour per slot. If I'm crafting with fish, I'm making 163 gold per hour per slot. Basic Oreha fusion, I'm making 96 gold per hour per slot, and then superior Oreha fusion, I am losing 43 gold per hour per crafting slot. And that means that if you are crafting superior Oreha fusion non-stop, you are basically throwing away 3,000 gold every single day just so somebody else can hone. That seems terrible. Meanwhile, if you were to be crafting these basic Oreha fusions, making 96 times the 3 crafting slots you have times 24 hours, you'd be making 7,000 gold per day. It's a pretty big difference. Now, let's talk about selling these basic fusions. I know a lot of people complain about this, but I sell basic fusions like crazy. I've been selling them now for weeks and making non-stop, constant gold, selling them at the market price. And people will be like, Don, I can't sell these. Well, what you want to do is when you click add item, do listing period 3 days. And this means that the way that these sell is the one that has been on the market the longest is about to sell. So when I put it up for 3 days, typically about a day and a half, 2 days in, my entire stack will sell. But I always make sure that the 3 days is going to be at a good time. So if I'm playing at like 2 a.m., I don't list fusions at that time. Typically in the afternoon for your region is a pretty good time, and I like to list on Sunday or Monday for the optimum just instant blast. And it's really nice too because during the reset day you get a nice blast of cash as all your basic fusions start selling. I do highly recommend selling on a character that is an alt that you have parked. So like I have my Soul Fist here that I don't really play anymore because sometimes the sales just come in like crazy and it's just not a good thing. Now, for the people that have decided to sit through this video, I have to say thank you so much. Really do appreciate that. I'm going to show you guys an extra little tip as to what I'm crafting right now. So we talked about superior Oreha fusion, we talked about the basic Oreha fusion, but I think the real money-making winners right now are going to be Sprinter's Robe at about 200 gold per hour per slot, and Whirlwind Grenade at 179 gold per hour per slot. Now, the prices on the spreadsheet here are a little bit low, actually. So I sold some of these at like 70 to 80 gold each, and right now these are just going to go absolutely up and down like crazy as people are progging their way through Brel, because pretty much every single gate you can use these two consumables and people are going to start eating them up. As people start grinding away on gates 5 and 6 and burning whirlwinds and cloaks every single pull, these are going to start to go. In Russia, I saw the entire stack of swiftness cloaks, or sprinters robes, I guess they're called now, sell out repeatedly. And I made more money in the week after Brel launch in Russia than I did the entire month and a half before that, just selling sprinters robes and whirlwinds. Hope this helps you out. Hey, take a look at the link in the description below for the gold video. You can get a copy of this spreadsheet for yourself. All you gotta do is click File, make a copy. And I'm trying to keep this updated for adding new items and stuff. So let me know if you have anything you want in the description below. If you like the video, subscribe, all that jazz, and come by the stream.